vacuum. 37 psi at idle. Not idling very good. Yeah. It's got a tiny little stumble. There it is. Okay, they are all on. It is running better. Got a stumble though. At least we can rule this out, and at least the parts were free. Since we verified that the fuel pump is putting out good pressure, let's go ahead and get rid of the fuel pressure. Ooh, that is some greasy gas, man. That's probably why it's running so bad. Look at that. You can't really tell. Here's the fuel filter for this truck. Look at the color of that garbage coming out of there, eh? Dang. Yuck. That is disgusting. All right. That's for the fuel selector valve, and right now it's got this hot wire in it that was already there when I got the truck, but I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna plug that back in, see if the fuel gauge starts working, see if the intake fuel pump comes on. Okay, well, okay, so the front tank is reading full. We know that's a lie. Rear tank, yeah, so these sending units aren't any good. Okay, so I decided to pull off the coil and all the little vacuum things. And upon inspection of the coil, I noticed that it's kind of hurt. So I don't know if that's making a good connection inside or not. I'm going to assume that it is, but I'm not going to assume to the point that I'm going to put it back in. I've got a spare coil that I know works, so in all those pieces, so they just got to go onto this bracket here. All right, it might not look like much, but that's all replaced. She's unhappy. I don't know why. I think I might throw this on. Why not? These are all parts I have kicking around. Okay, got the new cap on. Plug wires back on. There shouldn't be anything wrong with this frickin' thing, but it was loose on there. But now, this one's loose. Whatever. Hopefully I didn't get the firing order wrong. Oh yeah. Got the firing order wrong. Okay, I swapped them. I had it, I was using the firing order for a HO 302, not your standard one. Please. There it is. Holy crap. Okay, well, it's not running beautifully, but it is running better than before, I think. I don't know. Let's see what the fuel looks like that comes out. Oh, it's stinky, but it's definitely clearer. But so far I've replaced the cap, the coil, those three things. They're for the emissions, I guess. I tried out a new map sensor, but that didn't change anything, or new. It didn't change nothing. I don't know. I am but a confused man. Okay, I pulled spark plug. I'm gonna try cleaning that up. I'm gonna clean all of them up. See if that makes a difference at all. Something's probably causing this rather than these being the cause. So we'll try it anyways. I replaced this spark plug, that spark plug, and the other one. I'm just gonna start with that because I'm fat. Okay, so we might be making some headway here. I took this truck for a rip around the property, and as I was coming around the corner on the other side of the horse trailer over there, the truck started sputtering and pretty much died. And it took me about 15 minutes to get it from right there to there. So trying to look at everything and figure it all out. I'm learning here. Bear with me. This truck has 3 fuel pumps, one in each tank, and then the high pressure one on the frame rail. I'm used to the Aero nose, or the OBS, with it just having the 2 in-tank pumps, and that's it. But not the case on this truck. So anyways, I ended up having to hook this back up, just for now, in order to get it to run. And that is engaging the fuel pump in the front tank. So, long story short, I need to test these relays, make sure they actually work. And if they all check out, then I'm just going to hook up a freaking switch to the dash for the in-tank fuel pump instead of this debacle right here, because that's just ridiculous. So, we're learning. Oh. Let's see how she does. Oh, great. Oh, crap. Well, I never claimed to be smart. Okay, well, I think we can say that this is pooched with all that training fluid coming out of the vacuum line. And this would be where a lot of that vacuum leak was coming from too. So I got a new one in the truck. Let's take a look at that and install it. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I got our pin back in. Let's install it on the truck, fill the training fluid, and take it for a rip. Modulator is back in. Let's go ahead and put the vacuum line back on. Gonna have to get the vacuum gauge back out, but okay, so it might be sucking up that training fluid that was all in that line, burning it. She is running good. Wow, listen to that. Just idle down. It's actually running really quite smooth right now. It's not shaking. It's kind of running nice. Check it out. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're gonna have to add a few quarts, a couple quarts, whatever. Beautiful. I fixed the brake line on this truck a few days before this, so I'd actually be able to take it on proper test drives. But I didn't film any of it because I was having a miserable time doing it, so I do apologize. Kind of drives like garbage. Yeah, the engine runs beautifully, better than ever before, but I got tired of fighting. Now I should be able to cut that bolt out of there. The exhaust manifold with the grinder. Well, without trying, that manifold turned into a 3-piece manifold. And well, now I'm able to spin it around and I can access that nut. And somehow the nut came off. Oh, I see. Perfect. Well, there we go. This is off that 302 that was in the red truck that I put the 300 in, that one. This is like brand new too. So that's pretty cool. Come on, gasket, stay. All right. Okay, new exhaust manifold's on. I just got to find some nuts for the exhaust flange, but everything else should be good to go. Now it's just put the inner fender back in. Okay, this plug wire was barely on. It's not gonna fix the exhaust leak, but... Oh, there we go. Now it's running better. Okay. All right, it's just, yeah. Bad connection. As much as that exhaust leak sucks, at least, it's not a broken manifold. All right, so I'm gonna have to address that exhaust leak. That's no good. But so far, we got the exhaust manifold done. The engine's running pretty good. I fixed all the vacuum leaks, including that vacuum modulator on the transmission. So the list is dwindling. Still got a few more things left to do, and especially wash it. But hey, no complaints. And I noticed with all the new ignition stuff on it, this thing's kind of got a little bit of a pep to its step. Cool. Not bad. Hey, there's one. Come on. There we go. Drag link. That's bad. That's very bad. So we're going to replace that. Oh. Nice. Nice. Garbage. Yes. Oh, dang it. Okay. Done. Done. Just gonna grease them, but let's see how it steers. It does feel tighter. Much tighter with the new drag link. Look at that. It's actually moving. Oh, it steers way better now. Operating temp is good. Oil pressure is good. Bolts are good. It's just got an exhaust leak. There we go. Well, there you have it, folks. She's running, driving, and stopping, finally. I'm pretty stoked with how it turned out. Those wheels look awesome on the thing. Oh, man. Yeah, it's nice. I'm glad that it's done, though. Psych! Oh, my God. Well, that didn't go to plan yesterday. Of course, truck was perfectly fine for a month. And, well, I ran it out of gas and then put some gas in it and it wouldn't start. So, after some figuring out and searching, I've come to find out that the selector valve has failed. There's some sort of check valve in there that has just quit on me. So I still got that guy coming today. I did call him and let him know that it's all screwed up right now. But I told him I'm going to try and figure it out and fix it. And he said, if I can, let him know and he'll still come. We're going to take this fuel selector valve out. I'm going to replace it with an inline fuel filter. And then for the return line, I'm going to try and see if I can get those quick connect pieces that have the barbed end. So you can just throw a hose on that. So, see what happens. So what I'm doing right now is I got to get this fuel line off. There's two that come out on this side. There's a supply and your return. So I need to get those off. And the supply, I'm pretty sure it's 3/8, but the return might be 5/16. So I got to get these off and measure, and then I got to go to town and try and get these parts. Let's take that information down to the parts store and get some fuel filters. I'm in the process of quitting smoking, so I get 2 cigarillos a day. They're disgusting. Oh, believe me, I could use a cigarette right now. All right. Okay. Got the fuel line repair thing and fuel filter. Let's go see if we can make this work. All right. Jeepers. Got all the vehicles out here. Gorgeous morning. All right. Okay, here's where the fun begins.
3 hours later.
All right, we're heading back from town. We had to go back and get another fuel filter that has 3/8 ports, not 5/16. I was wrong in multiple ways. So let's hope this works.
One eternity later.
Okay, so we were under a major time crunch and I didn't film anything because I didn't have time to. But what I'll show you is that we got this here. We took the fuel tank selector valve out with the fuel filter housing. And we put this guy in there, this fuel filter. And then for the return line, I picked up this thing here. It's a Dorman fuel line repair kit, but we ended up just slapping that on there. And it's all working. There's no leaks. Everything's golden. And yeah. Going on a test drive. Yeah. There she is. That's a nice looking rig, isn't it?
It is pretty good looking.
Man, that thing looks sweet. I see it's still running, so that's good.
Sold for a buck.
Got the hubcaps going with it. Friggin' right. Nice. I'll just put that back there. I don't know why. Don't. Careful.
Yeah, he'll have some fun with that.
Yeah, I hope he shares pictures. So I'm editing up the video and I realized I didn't show much of the end result. So here it is the day before the guy bought it from me. Yeah, this is right before the selector valve crapped out though. The interior is just gorgeous. One of the things I really like about this truck is that it comes with all of the original owner's manual and everything. So we got the 1987 Ford truck owner guide. It's got the vehicle warranty, electronic sound system pamphlet, Ford electronic sound system, and what's this? Truck operating guide. So yeah, it comes with it all. Super cool. And the torn up, whatever you call that. But it's all there. Friggin' sweet. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think whoever buys this truck is going to be happy. I really hope they are. And hopefully they can rack up the miles. It's got 180,000 on it right now. Hopefully, yeah, it gets up to like 380,000. So yeah, there she is, all done. Pretty much ready to go. Obviously this is right before the fuel selector valve quit, but once that was done, away she goes. Well, that's probably going to do it for this video. As you saw, the truck drove away. So that was kind of the whole subject matter of this video. But yeah, cool. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I didn't film quite as much as I could have. Friggin' it died like right here, and the guy was coming, and he was here while we were working on it. So I had to just get it done for the guy. But I guess he made it home. I haven't heard from him since. And a buddy of mine out in Cranbrook saw the truck driving through. So that's really exciting. The past few people before me weren't able to keep it running. And so the fact that it's running and driving now, you know, is pretty cool. So I'm glad that that truck is going to be on the road and going to get fixed up. But anyways, I've got a few things planned for the next ones, including doing some work on this truck here and a little something to do with that. So I got a gift from some people. So I'm actually pretty excited to share that with you guys. And at some point, I got to do some front end work to this. But that's neither here nor there. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, we'll see you next time. God bless you. Thank you, Scott, for helping.
No problem. I helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Not enough to take credit for it, but...
Oh, no, definitely. If I was out there by myself all day, I don't even know. I didn't want to think about that. That would have sucked.